Hey, it's Rejected Shotgun. So we already know that the 25th hero is well underway, and there's a really good chance that we're going to see them very soon, because of course we already know that Jeff Kaplan confirmed Hero 25 is basically done. Now, I think personally that this hero has a very good chance of being Athena, and today I want to show you all the evidence and tell you why I think that is. So let's get right into it. Athena has been in the game longer than most people realize, and to start off today, I just want to answer the question of who is Athena. So for all you guys who don't know, Athena is actually the AI that controls all of Overwatch. She's essentially the Cortana to the Master Chief of Overwatch. If you play Halo, I'm sure that'll make sense to you. So essentially, every time you go and you join into a match in Overwatch and you hear that voice, that feminine voice saying, "You're now entering Route 66, or wherever you happen to be going to," that is Athena. Not that long ago, Jeff Kaplan was quoted as saying he wants Athena to be in-game as a playable hero and to not stay as the omnipotent AI voice forever. For me personally, I think it would be a little confusing if you heard Athena in-game as a playable character and you heard her voice as an announcer, but I'm sure that Blizzard would figure something out here because, as we know, they always do something to make the game a little smoother. A lot of you guys might not know this, but Athena has actually been in the game since the very beginning. Back in the 2014 announcement trailer for Overwatch, we can actually see this interesting looking feminine white robot in the background behind Winston and Torbjorn. And you could see at the time nobody really knew who this character was because nobody knew any of these characters were really. But now that we have Overwatch released for almost a year now, we can definitely say without a doubt this is Athena, at least concept art for Athena. Maybe even more, because as I'll show you in a little bit, some parts of her design are actually in-game right now and you could see them. But we do know for a fact that this is Athena because later on Blizzard fleshed out the very idea of the logo for Athena, which is this blue A that almost looks like an upside down V, but that is definitely the Athena logo and you could see it plastered on the forehead very clearly. I really like this concept art because it shows that Blizzard definitely wanted a humanoid body for Athena at some point, and if they ever do follow through on their dreams of bringing Athena in-game, this is probably what she would end up looking like. Throughout the Overwatch concept art that's been released over the past few years, we can see that Athena has gone through many different design stages, and throughout many of the concept art images, we can tell that Athena is a very vital character to the Overwatch lore inside Blizzard, and even though she's not in-game, we can definitely see that she is very important. So important, in fact, that she has been drawn up in several of the design sketches for all these characters. As far as Athena's presence in-game, you can definitely notice her when you're going into matches and when she's narrating the game, but on top of that, you can actually see Athena inside the Watchpoint Gibraltar map. Now, back in the Overwatch beta, there was actually a screen that said Athena as if she was saying something, and then what she was saying was, "Winston, please respond," as if Winston had left Watchpoint Gibraltar and she was expecting him to respond. Now, later on in the beta, they did change the screen to not say that anymore and remove that little tad bit of lore, sadly, and they just replaced it with a black screen that showed Athena's logo and just said Athena on it. In-game though, the most interesting presence that you probably never noticed of Athena is on Temple of Anubis. You can find two scrapped Omnic bodies sitting against a wall near point A. These two Omnic bodies are the exact same body shape that Athena would take were she in the game. From the Athena concept art, comparing it to these images here, you can clearly see these are the Athena chassis pieces. It's really interesting to see multiple pieces of this here sitting in a little scrapyard style because it makes me think that Athena's body might be a mass-produced kind of body for Omnics. Maybe Athena's body is actually just one of many, similar to how there's a lot of Omnics that look like Zenyatta. It makes you think that Zenyatta's body is some kind of mass-produced Omnic body, and this could very well apply to Athena as well. Back in the Recall animated short, there was a gold mine of unannounced heroes. When Winston announces that Overwatch is going to come back online, we can see so many hero concept arts fly on screen really quickly, and for the really smart people who slowed this down and looked very carefully, we can see what looks to be a close-up of Athena's head from some point in concept development. This is very much similar to what we saw in the background art from 2014 in the cinematic trailer, and now we're in the recall trailer and we're seeing another picture of Athena. We can clearly see that she's very important behind the scenes to the Blizzard developers as far as the Overwatch story goes. I think there's a very good chance that this is Athena, or it could be another Omnic very similar to Athena, because to me personally, I feel like this Omnic here looks a little masculine, and you would expect Athena to look a little more feminine considering she's supposed to be a woman, but of course Omnics are robots, so it's not like it really matters. I think this is Athena concept art, but it looks like it might be a little outdated considering how her design has changed. As far as the lore goes in Overwatch, we know there's like a god AI who's so insanely powerful named Anubis, which is really interesting because Anubis is not a Greek god, but is in fact an Egyptian god. So we see there's an Egyptian god who is all powerful, and then we have Athena here. For those of you who aren't mythology buffs, Athena is a Greek goddess. Now, a lot of the Omnics and a lot of the characters in Overwatch are based on mythology, and when you have gods and goddesses that have real godlike powers and control, when you hear a name like Athena being thrown around, you'll assume they have some very, very powerful capabilities. As far as what Athena does in the actual Overwatch lore, we don't know too much, but basically she's like a computer system, an AI computer system that controls all of Overwatch's computers, and we can definitely see this is the case in the recall short because we see Winston and Athena, both of them are working together trying to get Overwatch back online and trying to prevent Reaper from hacking them. We can see that she's very much in charge of all the Overwatch computer systems, or at least we know she's in charge of the Watchpoint Gibraltar systems. But considering that she is an AI, I think it's safe to say that she's in control of all of the Overwatch computer systems. Now, I really hope Athena is the fabled 25th hero, because as we know, Jeff Kaplan has confirmed that the 25th hero is basically done. They've handed the hero off to the art team and said, we're done, we have the abilities down, everything is pretty much in check, let's just get the art down. Now, it could be a lot of different heroes, but I have a feeling Athena is going to be this 25th hero because Athena has been teased and shown so much as a very vital and integral character in the Overwatch story. And of course, Blizzard has been also confirmed saying that this year they want to make more story related content in the game, which of course they've already done with the Uprising update, and they've already done by introducing Orisa to the game. Now I have a feeling that we're going to see Athena as one of the next story-based characters added to the game. I hope you enjoyed today's video, because I'm going to be talking a lot about Hero 25 in my future videos, and possibly Doomfist and what he could be as the potential 25th hero. But unfortunately, that is all for today's video. If you want to see more Athena info, let me know in the comments, and I can whip up some more videos for you guys. There's a lot of info out there, and I would be more than happy to interest you guys with this interesting stuff. Anyway, that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.